He's very simply saying, I'm comparing you to a mare among the chariots of Pharaoh, a horse that belonged in the chariots of Pharaoh, right? But he never says that it was exciting. And I think it's dangerous even for the text here to say you are as exciting, right? Because it's kind of trying to flip the meaning of the text. Because when I'm reading this, if you think, okay, he's comparing the woman to a horse that was in the chariots of Pharaoh. That's not a good thing. That is not really a great thing, because what happened to Pharaoh and all his chariots and they drowned in the Red Sea. Didn't they drown? So how are they going to flip the text to say, oh, you are as exciting as no, them things drown. He says, now I have compared you to, a horse that's in the chariots of Pharaoh, and you have drowned. Now let me step back a little bit. I've compared you to a horse in the chariots of Pharaoh, a horse that's in the chariots of Pharaoh, which also means that you were being controlled by the enemy, because Pharaoh had a hardened heart. You were being controlled by the enemy who has a hardened heart. You were being controlled, and maybe you had a hardened heart yourself. You were being controlled by the enemy, and you have since drowned. That version of yourself who was living in sin, that part of yourself who was hard-headed, not wanting to listen to God, has drowned. It has died. That's the good news. And what did we also do when we were baptized? We not drowned in the water, but we died and went into the water to be lifted back up to life with Jesus. How are they going to sit here and put you are as exciting to make us miss that meaty moment of the text? He's saying, I have compared you to a horse in the chariots of Pharaoh, which have drowned and died, very similar to the ways that we used to be living in sin, but now we're living for the Lord. The same way that we used to be lost, confused, out of our minds, but now we have the mind of Christ. We also died and used to be controlled by the enemy, but we have since went into the water, came back out, and been raised to life.